Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of I Was There Last Night, because I was there last night, even though I don't have the ticket to prove it this time. Last night I saw Five Finger Death Punch and Shinedown featuring Sixx and As Lions. This was at the Pepsi Center on October 23rd, 2016. Truth be told, I wanted to go to this show just to see Shinedown, but what I got was the best corporate radio rock you can get. The first band up was As Lions, and I don't know anything about this band. I didn't know going into it, and I still don't, because I missed the first half of their set, which is part of the reason why I hate arena shows. Getting in there is always a bitch. But from what I heard, they have a solid rock sound, they have lots of youthful energy, and they did have a good rapport with the crowd, even though nobody really knew who they were. The only song of theirs that I actually heard the title for was The Great Escape, which was actually a fun, really fun song to listen to. And here, let me show you a clip of that. Up next was Sixx. I was initially skeptical about this band because I've never been a fan of Motley Crue, and it turns out I was wrong because they sounded fantastic. They definitely had like that 80s hair metal vibe, even complete with backup singers. The sound was a little redundant, but they do have a great guitarist who uses some interesting sounds with his instrument. A couple of songs that really stood out to me were Rise, that was the one where they definitely got everybody's fists in the air, as well as Life is Beautiful, which is the one they closed on, which was a really heartfelt song. You could tell the crowd was really getting into it. My favorite song that they played was the opening one, which is called This Is Gonna Hurt, and it was just a great way to set the pace, get people fired up, get the energy in the room, and hopefully enjoy their set, which actually I did, and I was a little bit surprised by that, but pleasantly surprised. Next up was Shinedown, and this is a band that I saw last year, and when I saw them then, it was incredibly fun for an arena show, and I was hoping that they would bring that same sort of energy, that same sort of bravado that they had last year to this show, and they did. This one proved to be just as fun as it was last year. They had fireworks, they had fire, They had a lot of engaging crowd talk from Brent Smith. He really likes to schmooze with the crowd and get people into the music, get people into, the experience of why they're there. These guys are a true arena rock band, but they still are a rock band. They still get up there, they play their instruments well, they have the energy, they have the showmanship that you expect from a modern rock band. And I must say, they also look quite dapper in their vests and ties. I would say that the best song was when they had the whole crowd sing Happy Birthday to Eric Bass, but that's just not true, because as awesome as that was, they played some amazing tracks. They opened with Adrenaline, which is a fine choice to start off. You get people, fired up right off the bat with a song like Adrenaline. And they close with Sound of Madness, which is one of the best songs that they play live, and it's another one that if you're going to go out with a bang, that's the way to do it. I loved hearing them play Fly From the Inside because that was obviously the first Shinedown song I ever heard, and when they play it live, it just resonates with me. It's like why I've been such a fan of this band for so long. And as for my favorite song of the night, it's really a toss-up. Even though both of these songs I saw him play at the last show, both of them are just those songs that have incredible energy and get the crowd really fired up, which would either be Diamond Eyes or Cut the Cord. Both of those songs, they came with a lot of energy. Diamond Eyes, there was certainly a lot more crowd involvement in that one, but Cut the Cord just came with that, just pounding, amazing sound. And then last up, headliner of the night was Five Finger Death Punch. Now, I have, admittedly, kind of a love-hate relationship with this band because there's some of their stuff that I really do like, and then some of their stuff that I really don't like. But giving the live show an opportunity, they definitely bring their energy to the stage with full force. Their show has lights, their show has LED instruments, all sorts of strobes and stuff like that to give you a seizure. Now, I haven't listened to their last few albums, so I only know a handful of their songs. I haven't heard a lot of the newer stuff, which probably more people know than I do. But at the same time, it was great to see the emotion on Ivan Moody's face when he returns home to Colorado. He's one of those, Denver claim to fames that we have. It's like, hey, we got the lead singer of Five Finger Death Punch. But when he comes back to Colorado, you can tell that, he got really emotional about it. Especially when he was singing Remember Everything. It was also great to see them get kids on stage before they go into a heavy-duty mosh song, namely Burn Motherfucker. It's always good when bands look out for the little guys. So then a couple other highlights from the night. Bad Company, that's just a great song for them to play. They definitely played that one and got everybody into it. Got Your Sixx, I think I had heard that song before, but either way, when they played it live, it was awesome. But my favorite from the night has probably got to be Jekyll and Hyde. That one I certainly enjoyed, probably more than any of the other songs that they played. But I will say that I was surprised by the set that they had, and certainly was an enjoyable experience. Overall, this was a solid show. The more arena shows I go to, though, the more I see the same tropes popping up. And the one that annoys me the most is probably the flashlight thing, where they have everybody in the arena put up their flashlights on their cell phones. It looks cool, but it is so overused already. And this was a solid lineup of bands that definitely fit together in terms of their attitude and their sound. Five Finger Death Punch is probably the only one that has a slightly different sound, but it still fit into this group really well. The crowd was electric, and they were definitely having a great time, which you always want to see at a show like this. And in the end, it was just good, clean fun, which is the most important thing at a rock show. Hopefully, if I get to see these bands again, I'll definitely enjoy them because I know what I'm going to get. They're great bands to watch live. I'll just say that outright. But I absolutely do hope to see Shinedown headline again soon because they are absolutely a headliner band and they always should be. If you were there last night, let me know what you thought of the show, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't like it, if there were certain songs that you thought that just rocked the house. And that's it for this episode of I Was There Last Night, and I'll see you guys again next time.
And always on the run, our destinies, oh, and the rising sun. See, I was born with a shotgun in my hands. I chose my
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, you can click over here to subscribe to my channel, or you can check out my website over here at dkestner.com where you can find out more about everything I do, including the books I've written like Elliot Knoll and so many others. So thanks a lot for watching.